Whoa, that was weird. Let's try that again. Hi guys, welcome back to Writing Time with Miss Megan. I'm so happy that everybody clicked in today to watch the video. If you remember from last week, we started talking about how-to writing. And how-to writing teaches you, what does it teach you? Hopefully you said it. How-to writing teaches you how to do something. I did a piece last week on building a snowman. And then I did a piece on making a shaker, how to make a shaker. And I got the idea from Miss Susan, who came and she taught us how to do this. So it was really Miss Susan's how-to, but I decided to do my very own writing on it. And I've seen lots of you send in your own how-tos on how you guys made your shakers. But to get started, I talked to my audience about how I made my shaker, and then I went back and I did a picture plan of how I made my shaker. So today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to model for you or show you guys how I write my words and how I write the stages that I showed in my picture plan. Hopefully you guys did a picture plan of your how-to also. Today, let's work on our words.
It might help you, as a little hint, to look back at our old how-to writing that we did. For instance, I went back to one of my old pieces on how to build a snowman, and I looked at how a how-to writing starts. So I started with the word first. So I know when I start my new how-to writing, I'm going to start with the word first because I'm going to tell what you need to do. The other thing I'm noticing is that when I'm telling the next stages, I see this word starting my next sentence. And that word is, I'm going to draw a line with my finger underneath. What is this word? Next. Go ahead and say it if you know it. Next. Awesome. So I'm going to tell what happens first, next, and then next in our steps. Okay, let's see if we can do that for our shaker story.
All right, so I'm ready to get started. My writing is on a flat surface or table, and I'm holding my writing utensil, my marker, my pen, or my pencil with my duck pinching fingers. And I'm ready to start. I'm going to look in my first box to show my first step. And luckily, I wrote those labels. Those are going to help me know what comes first. 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 And remember, it really helps me to think about where my skyline, plane line, and grass line are so that I'm making sure my words, that I'm writing my letters in the right spaces. First. Finger spaces. First, we need to find a container and clean it. 6 words. Find. Ooh, find. I'm going to make sure I leave those finger spaces. First, find. And in a snap, my friends, how do we spell the snap word A? Lowercase a. First, find a. It doesn't look like I'm going to have enough room with my finger spaces here, so I'm going to start down here. Container. Container. K. The first sound I hear in the word container is C. Cat. First, find a container, and in a snap, can you help me spell and? I'm going to make sure I get my finger spaces in there. All right, say it out loud. Spell it so I can write it. A N T. And first find a container and, oh, this says label and it looks like I'm peeling the label back. That's right, I wanted to say and clean it. And clean. Clean it. Finger spaces. It. In a snap, let me hear you spell the word it. Great job. I-T. It. First, find a container and clean it. That ends my sentence, so I need to have a stopping point. And go ahead right now. What is this stopping point called at the end of my sentence? Great job! It's called a period. It tells me that I'm done my thought or my sentence. That was step number 1. Now I'm ready for step number 2. All right, so I'm going to start this sentence with the word next because I'm telling the steps in order. First, and now we're ready for next. Next, I'm going to use my picture plan to help me. Next, fill it. Okay, so I'm not going to have enough room on here to write the word fill, so I'm going to go down here. And there's that snap word again. In a snap, how do we spell it? I-T, it. Great. That was easy. I'm done with step number 2. Next, fill it. I'm done, so I can put my stopping point. Now we're ready for the last step. Step number 3. Next, now I'm telling this step. Next, decorate it. I might just have enough room to squeeze that E. Decorate, but I'm definitely not going to have room for my next word, so I'm going to have to either flip the page over to write on the back, or I can just add some more paper. I think for this video, I'm going to go ahead and add some more paper to show you guys. Okay, so I added a few more lines to my paper because I don't think I'll need much more. I'm still on my step number 3, but I don't have any steps after that. So, next, decorate. Oh, I see a paintbrush and some ribbons, so we need to decorate it. And here, it looks like we're closing the lid, so I'm going to say, and close the lid. Next, decorate it. Oh, finger spaces. And finger spaces. Close. And in a snap, go ahead and spell the word the. Next, decorate it and close the. In a snap. Great job. T-H-E, the. Next, decorate it and close the. This last word is one that we can tap out. Lid. Tap it out with me. L-I-D. Lid. Now say the letters that make the sounds in lid. O, L, I, I, L, I, D. D. Lid. Next, decorate it and close the lid. What do I need to stop my sentence? A period. Great job. I think our writing portion is complete. Let's go back and read what we wrote. First, find a container and clean it. Next, fill it. Next, decorate it and close the lid. Awesome job! You guys did a writing how-to on how to make a shaker. Don't forget, tomorrow is Earth Day. And Miss Susan is going to join us for our morning meet so that you guys can show all of the shakers that you've come up with or that you've made. If you haven't yet, go ahead and try to picture plan out a how-to on how you made your shaker. If you haven't wrote some words about your shaker, go ahead and try that today. Good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow so that we can all shake our how-to shakers.